Finally, this DIY project, it's almost completed, and here is the BAJABOARD S2 4x4. Why is this still almost completed? So I still have to finish the wire management, make it all nice and neat. The AC cover needs to be smaller, so this one is just temporary. All this needs to be properly secured, and that will be done later. But for now, I wanted to run the board, see how it feels, and share with you the results and experience of the S2 4x4 as soon as possible. I think this is the only S2 4x4 in the world today, so let's dive in and take a closer look at the parts and specs. I chose for this project the Maker X ESC, and let's do a quick unboxing and let's see how it came, the packaging, the components, so I can show you how well everything was packed. And let's go quickly over the specs. I chose Go FOC DV6 model, and that's 12 watts dual 100 amps continuous, and I can do pick 120 amps per ESC. It looks very robust, the CNC in the aluminum looks beautiful, and I read on the forums a lot of good feedback about this company and about this particular ESC, so I think it's a good match. It's not big, it's powerful enough, and I set 60 amps per motor as a start, and probably I'll do later 70, 80, and maybe even 90 down the line. But for now, I want to see how it performs at 60 amps, the power output, the torque, the feel, and go from there. In the previous G3 and G4X models, I used 6374 170 kV motors and inertia and Philips Sky AC. It did not turn out well. If you guys follow my previous videos, you see all the hustle and the issues I went through. They held up the inertia about 5 to 6 months and died. The Philips Sky close to a year. So while this AC survived, I hit 50 miles per hour top speed with those boards, and range about 30 miles. The boards were extremely fast and powerful. This time on S2, I chose 150 kV motors, so I'm not into speed anymore. I want to more focus on torque and power versus speed. Even though this setup, it's capable to go way faster than that. I'm looking to get a stronger torque. This AC, as I mentioned earlier, set up to 60 amp and soft start. Top speed, I did not test it yet. I need to get used to the board first. The battery is 12S10P, 30 amp capacity. I have Samsung 30Q cells inside. I have a bunch of the cells laying around. I think it's a pretty good, pretty affordable option to make a battery, so I decided to use them. Wheels. For wheels, I chose 9-inch Trumpa mud pluggers. Big offset here, which makes them look sick. Also great stability, good traction, but they suck when it comes to range. Too much contact patch, which kills range. Also reduces maneuverability of the board a lot. I tested with 8-inch wheels set up, and this board turns on a dime, super maneuverable and agile. With these wheels, it's like killing all of that. These 9-inch wheels look awesome. They're great for muddy, gravel, and sandy areas. But when it comes to maneuverability, turning left and right, it's not that great. Suspension. Soft and comfortable. Not as cool and responsive as G4, but does pretty well. The entire bulkhead has less parts than G4, and the board fits lighter. Having four 6374 and S2 makes it a fun ride. Feels like the board is biting the ground, and it's brutal. Guys, it is a lot of power. Clearance. With 8-inch wheels, there's not much there. You have to be careful going over the metal and rocky structures. The side arms are aluminum and can be bent easily if you hit something hard at high speeds. That's why I went for the 9-inch wheels and that look, of course. I was surprised with 9-inch wheels, I still scraped one of the arms pretty badly. I like the look and the feel of this setup. The power and control is amazing, but it takes a bit of getting used to it coming from Eovan or Atlas 4x4. It took me about 15-20 minutes to really get the movement, get into the groove, and really feel the board. I'm going to swap to 10-inch wheels soon and test that out in the next video. Riding Baja board, it's completely different experience. You can get any e-board beefed up with powerful ESCs, huge motors, but there's no other e-board on the market that can replicate the feel and suspension performance of the Baja board. Especially the S2 suspension, the one shock in the front and the back, it feels much lighter, much more nimbler versus the G3 or G4. The S2 system, having only one shock in the front and one in the back, it gives you a completely different experience. The ride is on another level. The board has amazing control when off-roading. This Maker X ESC seems to be working really well so far. I only covered about 50 miles on the board so far, so more testing coming, and I'll be updating on this channel, so stay tuned for that. The customer support is responsive and helpful. When I was updating the firmware, I did not upload the bootloader, so I had some issues with that. They responded right away, gave me the directions after installing the bootloader first. I got the firmware updated, and after that the setup was less than several minutes. I updated all the ESCs in one shot. Everything was fast, smooth and easy. So I think if you're looking to build a DIY project, two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, this ESC is a very good candidate. The entire unit is well put together. The aluminum case screams quality. The order was placed less than 48 hours ago, and it's delivered from Europe to US in one day. This is insane. And the guys are replying to the messages right away. This is the best customer service. If you like to go fast, you need good protection, I chose laser rolling black on black, and this is level 2 padding, certified for motorcycles. Really good stuff to have. And here's the level 2 padding. You have the shoulders and the elbows here. Good stuff to have if you like to go fast. I will add in the description box the links where you can buy it. Also discount codes for the Maker X and for the Baja board if you like to purchase one. Guys, please like and share this video. Thank you for supporting this channel. Ride safe, and I'll see you next time.